Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the David Meade Show. I'm your host, Dave Meade. I broadcast Mondays through Fridays at 7 p.m. I have some exclusive news for you today that will shock the world. But first, before I get into any excitement and any other stuff, I want to bring you the weather for tonight. Tonight's weather is 35, mostly clear. Highs 37, lows 32s. Um, 35, 35, 35, 35. Oh, yeah, right across the board. 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 a.m., 30. Well, 10 p.m. would be 34, 34, 34, 33 at 1 a.m. And it was 32, 37 today. In the 30s, 44. Thursdays, which is tomorrow. No, that's not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow will be in the 30s, 44. Thursdays will be 37, 55. Friday would be 33, 41. Saturday, 39, 49. Sunday, 39, 45. Mondays, the sun's gonna take the peak at the 30, 46. Tuesday, 33. 47. Next Wednesday, it's going to be windy. Even Thursday, 43. Good current and quiet. U.S. is 43. So, yeah, well, we had a few inches of snow on Tuesday. So, yes, we did. We had a few inches of snow um, on that time. So, oh, yeah. I apologize for the weather. We I apologize for the weather. I had it on New York instead of Fall River. So Fall River is 34, highs of 37, lows 27. Snowy conditions from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. with mostly cloudy conditions. Expect that at 9 p.m. So now it's going to snow down. It's going to go down to 0%, 34. So today, 60% rain, 27, 37, cloudy, 27, 45. And the rest of the week it's 30%, 30%, 90%, rain. So that's your weather today the from the David Meade Show. So sorry about that. I had it on another state instead of our town and everything else stuff. I didn't realize that. So my apologies. Current 38 good. It's Southbridge, Brockton, Pawtucket, and Northwich, New Bedford, and Worcester. So there's a moderate light participation. It's not extreme, so just wanted to let you know what's going on with that. So that's your weather for from the David Meade Show tonight at 7 o'clock. Uh, so today I want to get into some really good stuff here today because CPAC is live tonight. You know, uh, Worcester Inquire Cafe to be reopened after closing for a year. Well, I wonder why. Um, but I just wanted to get into some. I want to get into some things right now. That's one that's going to be interesting. So police of a woman was sleeping outside when she was confronted shot by a suspect near her. You know, yeah, this is what happens. Boulder, Colorado, a woman was sleeping outside when she was confronted and shot by a suspect near the University of Colorado building on Monday, which is actually that was yesterday night. The Police Department said in the update on Tuesday. So I mean, well, officers were dispatched around 10 p.m. For reports of a shooting in the 1300 block of Cannon and Billwind. So authorities arrived within 3 minutes and found the victim, who had been shot in the leg. According to Billwood police officer, applied to turn point quiet and took her in her patrol car to the hospital. Well, thank you, officer, for doing that. Billboard Police Department. Usually call an ambulance if somebody's hurt. You know what I'm saying, or somebody's been shot, or and so on. But again, we go over these things all the time about rails derailment. We always ask ourselves every day, okay, why are these trains, being derailment? Okay, why are they falling off the track? Okay, you know, it's we and but I have something, I have that it's maybe how they worked. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, and we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And we ask God these questions all the time. You know what I'm saying? And and sometimes it seems like it's these trains are falling off the track all the time. So I mean, but I mean, it's maybe they are we basically don't even know why. You know what I'm saying? We basically don't know why. Maybe people are working on them, and they're making them fall off the track. I mean, maybe it's the people that work on them. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, we have people work on our trains a lot. You know what I'm saying? And again, we talk about electric cars. We talk about electric buses. I mean, we talk about these things, and yes, and I respect everybody's opinion on what they say. You know what I'm saying? I do. And that's that's the way to go. You got to respect everybody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's I mean, you gotta respect everybody's opinion. This is just a show. You know what I'm saying? The David Meade Show. You know what I'm saying? So and we get to talk about and it's a conservative show, and we want people to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? And civil when they when they come on. You know what I'm saying? And so that way our shows don't get shut down. You know what I'm saying? By the community guidelines, because that's what we have to follow by. You know what I'm saying? Community guidelines, and we want people to be respectful. And put your opinion up there, and I'll take a look at your opinion later, and then but I'm not going to get to everybody's read the comments out, so I'm not going to get to everybody's, but I will get to your comments probably at the end of the show. So because my show is ends at 8, well, a little bit after 8. So but anyways, and then the other question, okay, we always ask, okay, we have a homeless population. Okay, we have a homeless crisis here in Massachusetts, and and I think I remember one time that I said on on my on one of my shows that there is an idea. We could utilize one of we can utilize one or two of the empty mills, okay, for the homeless people, because we have a huge homeless crisis going on, and what we want is that for Mayor Paul Coogan is to take one of those mills, okay, and you know and renovate it, at least two anyways, and you know um, and put some beds in there, and hire some staff, have hire some volunteer staffs, and put a counselor in there and teach these people, some skills, like put some, computers, teach them how to fill out a application. You know what I'm saying? How to fill out an application for a job, how to do resumes, how to how to how to crochet, how to make a garden, and how to take care of animals such as dogs, cats, or whatever, and 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 also teach them, tell them how, show them where to go, to get their GED, their high school diploma, if they need it, those things. I'm saying those things are important, they are, they are very important, and and so on, and this is what Mayor Paul Coogan should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Teaching the homeless these things, setting up, renovate two empty mills, and put some bed in there, staffing and everything, and put a counselor in there, so they can actually have somebody to actually talk to, to get them started, help them fill out applications, and to get a job, and and so on, But hey, we have a crispy comma lover and often willing to drive to get their donuts fixed, but how far they have to go to get it from to the new McDonald's taste partnership. Spoiler, pretty far. Oh man, that's incredible. So so that's incredible. Wow, look at this. Oh, geez. I just want to actually look at this for a minute. It says, look, it says the next judge just threw out water on Trump defense uh, strike by the GA grant. But hey, it is what it is. And But you know, let's see here. We gotta find something else to look at. But again, what I'm saying, and it's we just yeah. I mean, I think with these derailments, these trains, I think it should be investigated, by the EPA. You know what I'm saying? Because they're carrying chemicals, chemicals on on the train. I mean, come on. I mean, it's. I mean, if a train's carrying chemicals and those things like really spill like that, I mean, that stuff can get all over all over the place, and cause some major issues and major problems with our drinking water. So I mean, and I like to focus on my attention on wrestling, and too. I remember I remember when I was a kid growing up. I mean, I love wrestling. Okay, I mean, wrestling was my actually favorite thing. You know what I'm saying, because I remember, watching wrestling with my dad when I was a little kid growing up. I always, loved wrestling because I mean I can tell you exactly my favorite characters as wrestling. Um, One of them was Hulk Hogan. The other one was Andre the Giant. The other one was Rick Martel. The other one was Tony Gurria. I'm talking about like in the 80s, and in 80s and 60s and 90s, how wrestling was back then. I mean, wrestling used to come on every single Saturday. Okay, every single Saturday. It brings back memories. And brings back the good old days when you had uh, 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 Brie Bella, the twins, when they fought for the women's championship, intercontinental champion. And hey, not to mention Daniel Bryan. You know what I'm saying? One of the best wrestlers that of all times that I've known. But I think he did marry Brie Bella, one of the twins from wrestling. So, but anyways, okay, here we go. We have a city council meeting on here. Let's see what they have to say today.
That's just one statement.
So we're going to be
Body
listening
cameras,
to the city council
support body
meetings,
cameras, but I will say
also,
we're looking at
and
comps.
it's going to be awesome.
We're looking at comps throughout the Commonwealth. It's no secret that it's going to happen no matter what. So I don't know what you put for percentages in terms of that. So from what I'm seeing, and then I've run the cops, and quite frankly have tried to negotiate body cameras and have refused some of the requests that have come in because looking at comps, you're getting personal days, things of that nature. You're not necessarily getting percentages. I think there's only a couple of communities that are actually given percentages for cameras, but that's neither here nor there because I don't know what was going through negotiations. So I would have hoped we would have seen a little bit more from the comp time, which has created a major concern from the city from a financial standpoint, especially as you mentioned, is a significant unfunded liability. Especially when we have folks retiring, they're still on the books for 2 to 3 years.
City Councilor Sean Kadim
mitigates that. I'm not sure how quickly
had
that
any
gets us in
comments
terms
here
of not having
of
folks
CJ
who are about to
Ferry.
retire on the books for 2 years before we backfill.
She had failed
having
in
to
in
backfill
so many
they
ways,
went out, they're
but
retired
she was
comp
all
time. So
in the
that's just one
city.
statement.
The city
think
couldn't
the
find
The real
a
piece and the piece that I really
political.
want to talk about, as it stands right now, I will
Oh.
not support this contract unless I can
I'm
get
not
some
going
guarantees
to
from,
say anything like
from the
that.
administration.
Joshua or Silva.
One of the things that I have a significant issue with is the differential for supervisors. So that is the biggest piece. So unless the administration is prepared to tell me that they're going to reopen the supervisors and get that differential back to where it was, I will not support.
But see,
this.
I don't
I support
understand why the city
what they're
councils
getting.
don't,
But to go from a 15%
don't,
differential when you're going
utilize the
from
mills.
to a sergeant to now having that differential at 0.8%, I can't support. And I support the supervisors doing their negotiation and
Yeah.
coming to an agreement with the
Sean
administration.
Kadim is definitely lying.
When you look at, and if we're going to have a frank conversation about comps and we're going to really use that, we've got to apply it across the board. So that comes back to, comps on salaries. benefits that are offered, but also differential,
10.8% pay increase
differential
of this
pay.
year
And I just can't see the
and
discrepancy
2%
that's being made.
next
So
year.
I'll ask the question, is there an intent from the administration to open up negotiations
Yeah.
to get that differential back to maybe not 15%, maybe
There it
10%,
is.
but there's got to be a differential
You
that's
take a
greater
look
than
at the
0.8%.
comments
I don't understand that.
over there.
There is absolutely unequivocally an intent to open up that
That's
contract, and
the
in fact, it's already
comments
started.
that
So we've met a couple times with the Superior E-Board.
that's the
We
comments
have
from the
resolved a
city
couple of
council
standing
meeting.
issues that are not wage-related already. And just so everyone knows, just so we're all kind of on the same page,
Yeah.
traditionally,
Pay
since
increase
the
for
two
this year.
unions were split, there was about a 15%
I mean-
pay differential between patrol and sergeant.
you know, why,
50%
I
from
mean,
sergeant
why
to
ain't they
lieutenant,
talking
50 from
about
lieutenant to
affordable
captain.
housing? You know what I'm saying? We need
Beginning,
affordable housing
I believe,
here.
This past fiscal year,
You know,
that
I mean, the
15%
rents are too sky
existing,
high over here.
Contract went up to 16.5%, and then as of July 2023, would go another 1.5 to 18%. So what it was currently a
mean, you know,
16.5% pay differential for patrol to superiors or patrol to sergeant, sergeant to lieutenant, lieutenant to captain, was compressed, in fact, to 0.8. So I agree that is not only a problem, but it's really an
Yeah,
unacceptable
see, Paul
change
Coogan
to the
wants
conditions under which
trash
the superiors
fees,
are
you know what I'm
working.
saying? I
As
mean, look, I
guy
mean,
who's,
even
had
CJ Ferry said
soldiers
it,
work
you know
for
what I'm
him,
saying?
terrible situations.
You
You
know,
can't
he
have
must,
the person
he
you
must,
order him into harm's
we
way.
have a terrible situation going
You know,
on
only
here
make
in
$20 less than
in
you do.
Fall River,
It's,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
unsustainable.
Wants the trash fees and
It's just
everything.
not the way that rank is supposed to work. So we
Paul
have
wants
to
the
we
trash
have to fix
fees,
that.
and you know,
So
and you
far,
can't,
the
and you can't
superiors
keep
have actually
putting,
been, incredibly thoughtful in
fees
looking at
on,
different ways to
trash
resolve
fees
that.
on the landlords all the time.
Whether
You know
that's
what I'm
all at
saying?
once
You
or
can't do
incrementally,
that. It's wrong.
there's absolutely an appetite to
You
do
know?
Okay.
I
So-
mean, how are we gonna live?
And I'm going to ask you an honest opinion, and I know you can't give it to me, but I'm going to take a legal
And
faith there, right?
Joshua Silver says,
Tell me
what
that
is
open up
the
negotiations, is that
protected
something we
cost
can,
of
you know,
policemen
unforeseen
power to
issues
the
with
taxpayers
negotiations, that we would
if
have
we
something
kept
before the end of the fiscal
having
year to address that gap?
That's a look of no.
No.
yeah.
There's so many variables there. My desire and my intent is for that to happen before the end of the fiscal year.
Okay.
Because if this patrol contract goes into effect, I do not want there to be really any time at all where you have to have a sergeant working at 0.8% above patrol. That rank
Yeah,
needs to stay in
it's
effect.
ridiculous.
Rank is incredibly important. And so my desire.
I mean,
and
yeah,
hope
we
is to
do
get it
need
done before
police
the fiscal
officers,
year.
you know what
I
I'm
can't make
saying?
any
Look at the
promises
city.
Because there's a lot of stuff outside of our control, but we will absolutely do everything we can, really no matter how much time it takes, to try to get to a deal.
These guys
with
might be
superiors
balancing
that
the
recognize-
budget, Patrick Jordan said,
Okay.
for
And,
the next year of
What I will say is, you know, in terms of rank for the
two,
detectives that are out there,
but then
you know,
it will
I would've
fall back
pushed for a 10%.
and be in the
differential,
same
but it's just-
position. Yeah, of course. I
Like I said,
mean,
I don't
yeah,
negotiate.
he's
So
right.
if-
Just reading the
you know,
comments
I
out.
walked in here saying that, you know,
Too
I
many
didn't like the
raises
disparity
and
between
not
the detectives.
enough
So if I've got
coming
that commitment, then I can support the
coming
contracts,
in, and
knowing
there
that that's what it is.
no balance.
You folks
There,
telling me
you're
that
right.
it's a sustainable
There ain't no
contract going
balance,
forward.
and you know, and
The
and
other
I don't.
question
That,
would
I
have,
mean,
though, is what's the impact to?
I mean,
other
yeah, with this
safety
10.8%
So,
pay
fire,
increase
EMS,
in this
EMS
year
systems.
and 2% next year.
We're out
So
of
we
fire.
got 10.
Actually,
We got
the EMS, I think that we're still in the
10.8%
first year
pay
of that
increase
new
for
contract.
this year.
Is that right?
So next year we'll have
And that would have started in year
2%.
one. We were not in arrears on EMS. So EMS, we've talked to their leadership. I think that contract is going to end up being very much, there's going to be parity between that.
There
and
isn't
patrol.
enough new businesses
Fire,
and tax
is a
revenue,
little bit
and
more
we do
difficult
not
because we're
even know
moving
the
toward
cost
arbitration
for
with
the
fire as it stands.
new
There's been a
school
number
that
of
will
offers, and there's been a lot of conversation,
need
but I
that
can't really speak to an ongoing
the new
negotiation
school
there,
that
because we're
we
working
will
towards
need.
a deal. My hope
We
is that
are
have one. I
40
think
we have
Mr.
45
Burns on the fire
cops
side feels
down.
the same way, but I
If
can't
not
really speak to
more.
what I think is going to happen there.
I
No,
agree.
I think we need to recognize.
We do
that
have
there's
45
concept
cops here in the city of Fall
fire
River.
departments, right? But when I
We
think
do
one thing
have.
that we were
And
facing
Patrick
before,
Jordan
I was
and
hearing is
yeah,
that we
Patrick Jordan's
police
right.
officers that were jumping.
And this is why
Fire side for our
we
own.
have 45 cops here
Same
in,
community, right? So
in the
there's-
city of Fall
there's
River.
a pay
New
differential
Bedford has a
from
little
this
bit
direction
more
to
because
folks,
they just hired
that are police
their
officers to still
some
work
new
on
police
it.
officers there in New Bedford.
Recognizing that, I just want to make sure that we are at least, you know, we just talked about the 5-year plan that.
We need, and you know,
Obviously,
William
there's gonna be some additional
said we
negotiation, as
need
there always
a
is,
new
right? And you've got to put
CFO.
to the side of there's separate entities and things of that nature, but the requests are gonna be the same.
Yeah, well,
So
I guess
you
too,
know,
we need a new
percentages
mayor
coming
of
in
City of
the
Fall
same.
River.
And I just wanna make
It's
sure that
either
we anticipate
Jordan
that
Sylvia
top level
or
affordability, knowing full well that
or
other
Sam
public safety
Sutter.
groups right behind them
So I
following
mean,
line.
we need a new
That's
mayor
what's factored into
because
this
I mean, we
5.4
do actually need we do
So I'll
actually
defer
need the
to Ms. Allman,
affordable
but
housing
I
too.
don't think the fire necessarily has been factored in as well as we'd like, because that's a little bit of a question mark. When you're
awesome.
moving towards arbitration, the sides,
Oh, that's enough with the city council. But yeah, so that is awesome. Post office are buying 9,250 electronics vans for 14,000 charger stations. Awesome. More charging stations. You know, yeah, more charging stations. Awesome. Yeah, that's all we need. Oh my gosh. Police are delaying alerts of a public and rain on Marital Rosejet was missing for 6 weeks, and months later, the EI, well, it looks like they don't care about Latinos advocates by taking Boston police to task over missing woman. I mean, this woman's been missing for a lot of times, and they're not doing anything about it. Oh my God. Oh boy. You know. But anyway, but again, we should be investigating. Why are these trains falling off the track? Okay, why? You know what I'm saying? And we don't have the answer to that. Especially with chemicals on it. It's kind of sad. First, let me see here. Oh my God. Well, I mean, and yeah, I mean, we can, let's see what else is going on here. And my link is right here, Patrick. My link is right there. Uh, let's see here. My link is right here. If you go, my link is right there. If you go to the David Meade Show, it's the David Meade Show. It's a YouTube channel. Just go to it. My link is right there. So yes, and I mean, yeah, we should. I mean, we should kind of like really, have things and things investigated, because why? Because I mean, we gotta really find out. You know what I'm saying, why these trains are really falling off the off the track. But enough with that. I want to talk about Wyoming. Okay, I want to talk about Wyoming, and Wyoming. I mean, the governor of Wyoming. Okay, I mean, actually, there ain't no age limits over there for for people to get married over there. Okay, I mean, you can get married at 9 years old. You can get married at 8 years old. You can get married at 16 years old in Wyoming. Okay, there's no age limit over there. Okay, at all. And something. And again, I talk about this all the time because the reason why I do is because, I mean, what about the governor over there? I mean, what does the governor of Wyoming think about? You know what I'm saying? Don't have any age limits. Okay, I mean, Massachusetts has completely have age limits over here. I mean, you got to be 18 years old here to get married in Massachusetts. I remember I remember one time, we used to have, before we got married, we used to get, take the actual blood test. You know what I'm saying? First we had to get blood drawing, and then, then bring it to the city hall, where you're gonna get married at. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays we don't even have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, no, we don't. We don't have to get married. Anybody right now can get married in Massachusetts. But the thing is, you have to be 18 years old to get married, or 16 or 17 with a parent's, with a parent's permission, maybe with a letter with her name and signature signed to it. You know what I'm saying? But Wyoming, is a different story. Wyoming, you can get married at any age over there. I mean, as long as you have a parent consent. But to me, I think that's wrong. Okay, kids, they should be kids. They should be enjoying life. As a kid. You know what I'm saying, and not worried about getting married and and having children. I'm saying, they should be like going to college. They should be going to getting their career started. You know what I'm saying? Instead of worry about getting married. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, all that stuff can come later. But see, the thing is, Wyoming, has this, and but I think it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think it's wrong. I mean, Portugal. I actually looked it up. Portugal, and Portugal, you have to be 18 years old across the board. There's no unless you have again, if you have a parent consent. Okay. So you have to be 18 years old in Portugal to get married. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think that Wyoming should change their laws, their married laws over there, and make it 18 years old. So and make it 18 years old because because that is the legal age. In that factor. So that is the legal age, and again, I get the whole thing. Okay, I know, that and we talk about Mitch McConnell. We talk about not Mitch McConnell. We talk about McCarthy. Okay, Kevin McCarthy. Okay, he's the he's the Speaker of the House, and yeah, I mean, he's doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? He's awesome. He's doing a good job. Going down to the borders, securing the borders, and we're talking to the people down there. I mean, of course, you know what I'm saying. We hearing for focus on China. Well, so I mean, we have to, focus because we do have a border crisis. You know what I'm saying, and we do. You know what I'm saying, and some people, don't realize that we have a border crisis. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just like we have an opioid crisis, we have a homeless crisis. I mean, what comes first? Okay. I mean, we have to put these things first because these are the things that are really happening. These are things that are really going on right now in America. You know what I'm saying? So the border. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying sometimes. But I have, a flag in back of me that has 50 stars on it, and you know what that represented. You know what that represents. God we trust. You know what I'm saying? Justice for all. You know what I'm saying? That's what it does. You know what I'm saying? And it's, but McCarthy, he is doing a good job, and securing the border. You know what I'm saying? Talking to the people, and finding out what is the problem over there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I got something else over here. Watching the city council finance committee meetings and forecast for the city is not good, but know we do not know how much the new diamond is going to cost. Yeah, okay, here we go. The new diamond, it's probably going to cost a lot. Okay, it's probably going to cost a lot of money. So here we go. Taxpayers' dollars are going to go, for a new school in Diamond. Does Diamond really need a new school? I don't know. Do they really need a new school? I remember Diamond. Okay, back in the early times, that school was, the city had nothing to do with that school. That school was funded by funds that they have to fix that school. So I don't know why the school committee, city councils are involved with that. You know what I'm saying? They don't need a new school. That school's perfectly up to date on whatever they need. They got a good, they got shop over there. How they, if they want to become mechanics, you know what I'm saying? So they got those things. It's everything's about money. You know what I'm saying, in the world. You know what I'm saying? When you when you're a city councilor, that's all they talk about, okay? And that's all the mayor talks about. Well, I want to transfer money here and this and this and there. We're down to 45 police officers here, 45 police officers here in Massachusetts, and where's all this money going? You know what I'm saying? You want to build new schools, okay? You want to build this. You want to, raise taxes. You want to do this. You want to raise taxes. Then the rents go up, and then here we are paying like what is it? $2,000, $800, sometimes $900. It all depends on where you live. You're paying this kind of money, and and here they are, okay, and this is what kills me the most, okay, all right. I laugh at this every single day, okay. They want to build a new school, but yet, okay, we're down to 45 police officers here in Massachusetts. When you say you want your public safety to actually come first, of course, man, yeah. You want your public safety to come first. News break: a man confesses to beating his wife and leaving her on the floor. The affidavit notice. Wow, awesome guy, man. You should go to jail for that. Beating his wife, man. Awesome. What a guy, man, huh? He should get the Father of the Year award. You know what I'm saying? According to the arrest by the affidavit, Hamilton County Sheriff's Office on Sunday, which is responded to the house and Monquit after a woman was reported to be lying in a pool of blood inside. When a deputy arrived at the scene, they found 49-year-old Angel Adams dead inside with a lacerated to her left eye and nose. Numerous blood marks were seen in various locations inside the home. The deputy later interviewed the Adams son, who told them he was the one to find Angel Adams dead inside their home. and a minor male was also presented at the time. The son told the deputies he was at the residence between 1:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. on Sunday, but that Jeffrey Adams was not home at the time. Jeffrey Adams later surrendered to the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office, where he agreed to speak with deputies about the alleged murderer of his wife. And after David noticed, and he told deputies he and Angel had gone to a bar in Margarita before going to Central City. He added that the peers had been drinking, and an argument ensured that becomes a physical in their homes. Wow. After David says Jeffrey confessed to punching Angel in the head twice and admitted and he did not seek any medical aid for his wife, but despite knowing she was hurt and bleeding. Imagine that, huh? Wow, I mean that's pretty cool, huh? This is like unbelievable. I mean, look at this, man. Come on, man. Say, it's this guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this guy, beats his wife and everything, and expect to get the husband of the year award. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. I'm telling you. That's. I mean, look at the world today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel. Let me tell you this. I feel bad for actually the young people, man, because, when I was younger, I mean, when I was a little bit younger, back in my days, the world was, not like it is today. You know what I'm saying? It's completely dangerous outside. I mean, but Paul Coogan always says that, no, we live in a safe city. No, we're not living in a safe city. We're not. I mean, that's totally a lie. We're not. If we live in a safe city with 45 cops that we have on the police force, we're short police officers, we're short bus drivers, we're short all kinds of stuff. Okay, we are short. Okay, and sometimes when. We're short police officers, okay? We have 45 police officers, okay? Come on, count it. You know what I'm saying? We have 45, okay? 45 police officers in the city of Fall River. We used to have 250 police officers here in Massachusetts Bob Correa, our former mayor, Bob Correa, God bless his soul, when he, laid off police officers here in Fall River and Fall River and plus the fire department and everything else too. So I mean, that's how it really happened. But the thing is, what is Mayor Paul Coogan doing for our police department? What is he doing for the homeless? Okay, when he first ran for mayor, we had no choice to pick him. You know what I'm saying? Because of Correa. When Correa was when Correa was mayor, and there was a whole bunch of corruption going on in the city hall at the time, so we had no choice to pick Mayor Paul Coogan, for mayor because we needed a mayor. But now, guess what? You know what I'm saying? Actually, he's actually no better than Correa. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? But again, at least Correa got rid of the trash bags at the time. Yeah. We have something here also I actually want to read Massachusetts groceries allowance, and everyone on Medicare can apply for this week. Yeah. So if anybody, if I don't know how true this is, if anybody's on Medicare, they can buy meats from the grocery store, like it's like an allowance, some sort. But but again, and we also talk about our we also talk about the fossil fuels. We also talk about energy independent. These are the things that we need. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? So gas prices. Well, $2.99 is a little bit too high for me. So I mean, I ain't got a car, so I mean, it's a little bit too high. $2.99. We got to get it down just enough, a little bit more. I'm not, satisfied with the $2.99, and I don't think anybody else out there that's driving right now are not satisfied with $2.99. But over here at Speedy, next to Speedy, there the gas station over there, where they have a little store over there. It's on Pleasant Street over there. It's about 3 something over there. But it's every time I go by there, it jumps up and down. Diesel's more than gas. You know what I'm saying? So, we have to, get the diesel down a little bit, so that way we can get more of our trucks, going. You know what I'm saying? And and deliver these groceries to the grocery stores, and Stop and Shop, and then Shores, and then all these Market Basket and these things, because I mean these are this is what this is who drives our truck. This is who drives our trucks. We have to keep these trucks going. Okay, we have to fill them up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it does. It costs us a lot of money, to run a tractor trailer when you're bringing loads from one place over to the store too. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah. So we got to get the diesel cost down, so that way we can, have more tractor trailers on the street. You know what I'm saying? And so that way we can bring our they can bring the more of the food over to our stores and stuff, so that way customers can have them. ABC Action News, Tampa Bay is live. Dennis Phillip is live. Not only we will be tracking weekend cold fronts. Well, they'll be tracking weekend cold fronts. Yeah. Well, Fall River snow will begin around Tuesday, February 28th at 8:13 today. I just got the notification. It just dropped it in my lap and everything, so I got it. So the notification's here. So but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Spring will be here very soon. Before you know it, and summer will be here too very soon. It'll be very hot. So yeah, but I also can't believe that the U.S. Post Office is getting wants to get electric trucks and put up electric electric machines. I just can't believe it. I mean, I just can't. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and I laugh at this, okay? Because you want to know why? Because I mean, electric costs us more, okay? It does. It costs us 10 times more than than anything. You know what I'm saying? Than gas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can fill up your gas tank. You know what I'm saying? Say that, you can fill up your gas tank you get $2 a gallon. Okay, for $2 a gallon, you can fill your tank right up. With $20. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a SUV, you can spend like $30 and just fill your whole truck up for the month. You know what I'm saying? Electric, you got to keep plugging in your cars. Okay, you got to keep plugging in cars for 45 minutes. Just say, okay, you had an electric car, all right, and just say if you had an electric car, and you're down in the boondocks, okay, and electric cars. Just say the something went wrong down there, okay, and your car don't start. You can't use your cell phone because you're in the boondocks down there. So that's why I say electric cars don't work, but hydrobirds, electric and gas. Okay, hydrobirds, electric and gas. Okay, I mean, hey, if you run out of gas, you can still drive your car on electric. Okay, if your electric runs out, you can still drive on a gas. So hydrobird, you know what I'm saying? Those are one of the those. I mean I would say go for that. You know what I'm saying? And have the government go for that. And same thing with buses, hydro buses. Okay, electric and fuel. Okay, because if the bus runs out of fuel, guess what? Then you have if the bus runs out of fuel, then you have the electric. But something, so you have both. You know what I'm saying? So that you can rely on both. Okay, and same thing with the train. Okay, yeah. Hey, something. If you want electric trains, hydro trains. Okay, electric and fuel, both. Because something. Because if you run out of one, you got the other one. Okay, I mean that would work. I'm saying. I mean, I would actually, accommodate you on that. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than just electric, no, it's no. I mean, no, it's not gonna work. And all these things about solar panels and everything, no, that stuff ain't gonna work, man. I mean, solar panels. I mean, solar panels, no. That stuff will not work. You know what I'm saying? That stuff will not work at all. Oh well, look at this. McCarthy defends giving Tucker Carlson early access to January 6th footage. Lovely. Oh yeah. Oh. So yeah. Well, I mean, because it's being investigated. It is. Yeah. I mean, it's being investigated, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can't. We got to investigate these things. Okay, these things that have to be investigated. Okay, we can say, well, no, this didn't happen. Well, no, that didn't happen. But we have to investigate these situations, because if we don't, guess what happens? Okay, then we'll keep blaming this one, blaming that one, and we don't want to keep blaming this one and blaming that one. Okay, so we better off just investigating and getting to the bottom why that these trains are derailment, falling off the track with with chemicals on it and everything. So let's see what we can see what the EPA says, or FEMA, and the investigators when they're done with their report, and see what happens. And I will follow up with that story once their investigation is completed. Because I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about the like if I keep talking about the trains, okay, why they derail, but we want the investigators to do the investigation, have the EPA do the investigation, FEMA also do the investigation, and get to the bottom why these trains are falling off the track the way they do. Because It doesn't make any sense to me, and it doesn't. Um, but hey, I have a flag back there, and but I forgot to say the Pledge of Allegiance, so I want to get to that right now. So I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So, well, that flag stands for justice for all, and that's why I put it there. I even got a little one right in the corner over there, if you can see it by my doorway over there. So I even got a little one over there. So it's so cute. So yeah, and you know, and for 1912, from France, this little thing. Look at this little thing right here, man. This is like so cute. 1912 from France. This was made, right here. The little Santa Claus. We had it for a long time. It was actually made for France. And yeah, it was awesome. And I and I remember this right here. This was actually given to me a while back. It sings, but I'm not going to turn it on because of the community guidelines. So it does sing, and it's really nice, though. You know what I'm saying? It's awesome. I love it, though. You know what I'm saying? This is one of this is like a it's, you can shake it and you can see the water inside. It's beautiful. But it's got a good singing to it. You know what I'm saying? I've had it for a long time. I mean, it is. It's tremendous. I like it. So it's a breezy airway and often 4.9 flights from the Soviet during the spring break. Yeah, well, yeah. Let's see what this. The Soviet flyer by Breezy Airways and the offering flights started at 49 from Soviet Brampton Airport just in time for spring break. Travelers can book flights from Soviet Brampton to Hartford, Connecticut, starting at $49. Flights to Worcester County, New York from Soviet starts at 64. Breezy said that the flights must be purchased by the Sunday, March 5th, but the flight's travel dates are between April 4th, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. They get, not 10, but about between 5 and 6. They get a discount for their trains as well. So, so that'll be Breezy Flights Airway offering $49 flights from Soviet during the spring break. So that's what you're gonna get. Okay. But anyways, let's see what else is going on here, and probably not much. Northeast of California, digging out from the snowstorm flank of U.S. Wow, that was pretty much yeah. So I mean, it's but my show's almost ending. It's almost 8 o'clock. I've been on for quite some time. Children's Advocates calls for Philly mayoral candidates to address these education safeties. Let's get on with this one here. Oh, it should be fun to read. Let me see. The Kids Campaign Coalition of 61 Children Group released a 6-position paper Tuesday on asking the 11 candidates for mayor to spill out how they would accomplish these goals and outline, and each of these candidates were asked to address the quality to ask the 11 candidates for mayor to spill out how they would accomplish the goals, to outline each of these candidates, we're asked to address the quality early learning opportunities by child hunger and the summer jobs, restore, restorative justice programs, solving the climate crisis, and they hiring the best teachers. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, there's things that I like to read. Diamond and Soap. The sister passed away a while ago, and my heart goes, my prayers go out to Diamond, out to Silk, and prayers, and for her family, keep peace and keep doing what she's doing. She's doing a really good job, as a conservative, and she sells a lot of things too. Anyways, but I'm going to look through these comments, and I'm going to see what's going on here in these comments right now, because there's probably a lot of comments going on here. Patrick, okay, and these comments right now, because Patrick Jordan just joined. Patrick Jordan, so much increase is not enough. It's coming. Patrick Jordan, he might be okay for this or next year, but then it is going to get bad. I mean, Patrick, yes, you're right, and I agree on this. So, increase in property value and marketing situations of landlords have a right to their business and investment. And 9, yes, I mean, yes, they have that that right. You know what I'm saying? So they do, and I agree. I mean, I agree. With you. Yes, I do. I agree with you, and it's pretty sad. You know what I'm saying, that the value of property is still up. You know what I'm saying, and nobody wants to I mean, people are are selling their houses and everything else, because you want to know why? Because they can't afford them. Okay, people can't afford their houses, and never mind trying to actually buy food, afford food. You know what I'm saying, on a $15 minimum wage, or some people have to go out and get 2 jobs. I had one lady say to me that she had to go out and get 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Just to support her family. You know what I'm saying? And something. And I feel bad for her. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you can't live today. You cannot live on one job. You have to have 2 jobs, or 2 jobs, or if you're married and your husband's got a full-time job, then it's okay. But I mean, even 2 jobs is not enough. Okay, to feed 3 people, or 4 or 5 or 6 people in your household. You know what I'm saying? You have to. I mean, if you have kids, okay, if you have 6 kids in the house, okay, and it's you and your husband, and 8 people in your household, how can you survive? You know what I'm saying, on a $15 minimum wage? You have to have 2 jobs, sometimes 3 jobs. Okay, I remember one time I used to work 3 jobs. Okay, and I used to work 3 jobs, and something, that wasn't even enough. I mean, I used to work for I used to, when I was 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I used to have jobs, you know what I'm saying? And, something, and and back then, the jobs were like awesome, you know what I'm saying, back then. It's pretty sad that, we have to, go through all this, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it is. We have to go through all this, and it's not fair it's not fair to the people of Fall River and stuff all around. And but we have to lower these taxes. We have to lower food prices and everything. We do, and something, because if taxes keep getting raised, if the government keeps taxing us all the time, taxing the poor. We can't even tax the rich, because you want to know why? Because if we tax the rich, then it falls on to the poor people. So we cannot even do that either. So basically, I mean, it's hard. I mean, it is. It's not easy. I mean, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. It is. It's hard. To do these things. You know what I'm saying? But we have we have the mayoral race coming up. And pretty soon we got Jordan Sylvia running for mayor in the city of Fall River. We got Sam Sutter running for mayor in the city of Fall River. And we also have the incumbent Paul Coogan that doesn't like affordable housing. So, I mean, we got some pretty good candidates right now. We got two candidates that are running for office, and and sometimes I'll say I'm going to back Sam Sutter. Sometimes I'll say I'm going to back Jordan. I don't even know who I'm going to back. I don't even know who I'm going to get behind. But I mean, I have to listen to these candidates and see what they have to offer, because it'll be the best way to do so. At this time. But I'm going to make sure that everything they say is recorded. You know what I'm saying? And and I'm going to say, well, okay, okay, I'll get I love asking the hard questions. I love asking, okay, do you like do you like affordable housing? Okay, because this is what we need. We need affordable housing. I mean, rent control is not going to do, because that is another, tool. You know what I'm saying? So, rent control is not going to do. People talk about universal health care. That's not going to do. I mean, universal health care for all. I mean, we got to give everybody universal health care. No, absolutely not. Okay, and it's absolutely not. Not going to work. It's like the former. It's like a former. It's like saying, okay, well, we're going to give. I take everybody's. This is a conservative show, so I mean. I take everybody's good opinions and stuff, but we have to find other ways, okay, to get health care, okay. We have to find other ways. I mean, there's a lot of other ways in the world to find about health care, and nobody's taking anybody's health care away from them. So I want to get that straight. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's taking people's health care away. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get that. Get that out of the way. I want to get that really clear. You know what I'm saying? And but again, you know what I'm saying? If write to your governors, okay? Write to your senates. Write to your representatives, okay? I mean, we have representatives out there in government, okay? We have Alan Sylvia out there. We have Carol Fiola out there. So, and we have, you know, nobody's gonna take anybody's health care away. Okay, you know, but we have to find other ways. I'm saying we do. I'm saying, and you know, and we do. We have to find other ways to get health care more affordable for the people to have. Because honestly, I feel bad. Okay, for the ones that are paying a high price. Okay, of health care, and which is it's not right to the elderly, because the elderly does not have you know, the elderly, they live on a fixed income, so we have to find ways, okay, you know, so we have to find ways, you know what I'm saying, for you know, to get this you know, to get better health care, you know, and have a better healthcare system, because universal healthcare is not going to work, and you know, and I, you know, and I feel bad about the ones. Okay, I do. I feel bad about the ones that have universal health care, you know, and paying out through the nose. It's like the Obama health care. You know what I'm saying? That is way too high. You know what I'm saying? For people to you know get. So I'm gonna actually, matter of fact, before I leave this show, I'm gonna look up universal health care, and I'm going to I'm gonna see. So hold on, what am I seeing here? Let's see. See this. Universal health care. Universal health care. Oh. Universal health care. Okay, I'm going to look up universal health care. And I'm going to check this out. Universal health care coverage means that all people have access to a full range of quality health and services that needed when they were the needs, then without financial hardship. It covers full internal health services for the promotion and treatment, rehabilitation, privileges, and care. Every county has a different path of the. See, there's something in here, okay? You know, it's basically the same thing as the Obamacare. You know what I'm saying? Sheet. About 930 million people worldwide are at risk and falling into poverty due to out-of-pockets health spending of 10% and or more in their household budget. Let's see, it's a lot of money. I'm saying it's a lot of money. Okay, universal health care is a lot of money. Okay, and I just read it. I'm saying, and countries could have 60 million lives and an increase in coverages, but actually by 3.7 years by 2030, achieving that the targeting for the PHC requires an additional investment around the U.S. of 2,000 to U.S. 370 billion a year for more comprehensive pockets of health, and at the UN high level of the UHC meetings in 2019, countries is committed to in primary health care, who recommends that every country located and regular. Yeah, I mean it's at 1%. Yeah, I mean this is like the Obamacare. You know what I'm saying? I mean this stuff is too high. I mean, respect my opinion, and you know on these things, because you know. So I'm going to actually read the so So I'm going to read the weather again tonight before I leave. In Fall River, 34, cloudy, highs 36. Now it's low 27. High temperatures expected tomorrow with the highs of 44. Nice. Highs of 44. So that's tomorrow. So highs 36. So that's highs 44 tomorrow. Wow. Ain't that convenient? So yeah, so it's gonna be highs 44 tomorrow. Temperatures just change. They usually just change overnight, and in this. So let's see what else here. Let me see if I can find something else to talk about here. In this. Uh, oh. Yeah, we got a new movie coming out. Why is your favorite blockbuster probably won't win the best picture and Ox? Oh well. Um, let's see this. The Community Johnson Health Center broke ground in a mission in Heights. Oh, good for them. Retired firefighter cancel heart exam after winning $2 million from the lottery. Wow, $2 million. Imagine that, huh? Cool. It's already a credit card, but these are the needs of building credit history. Yeah, firefighter. Dorchester teenager killed in a mob crash with a dump truck. Identifies in WBZ News. Reported that 17-year-old. Imagine that, huh? Oh, terrible situation, Uh, yeah, it's you see here. I cannot listen to my friend Jordan's thing because he plays music. So I have to go back to this. So we have been looking for two disabled women rescued 5 days after the Jeep turned over. So Marion one fan to be smart after catfishing victim thinks that they were engaged. Father and daughter dance team wins national stage dance competition. Ain't that cool? Entire half of inning win new pitch of clock versus a pitch without it. Yeah, wonderful, good. Yeah, it's awesome. But Jim Jordan, ah, see about it. I don't want to play these videos right now. The public hearing will be held remotely on Wednesday and Thursday as a question lum over the expense of closure of nursing homes in Chicago. Look at this. Look how many nursing homes are closing in Chicago. I mean, this is like total ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It is. I mean, it is. It is, So I mean, it's crazy. Um, well, the rumor is that Ron DeSantis. There's a rumor out there. It's being thrown around. We don't know for sure, but we think Ron DeSantis is going to be running for president of the United States. So there is a rumor. Okay, I don't know for sure until I see it. Okay, but there is a rumor. Okay, going on. Okay, and you know how rumors like to start. Okay, so rumors are the Ron DeSantis might be running for president of the United States, or he might be joining the 45th president, former President Donald Trump, as a VIP in the 2024 election. It's a rumor. It's not for sure, but it's a rumor. So I mean, I don't want to say it's for sure because it's just a rumor and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna leave it as that. So, celebrating the 40th anniversary of MASH, okay, and of the most icon show. I love MASH. That was one of the best icon shows in the world, MASH. Kate Middleton is a Prince William visits well ahead on special. You see this? Let me take a look at this stuff for a second here. Kate and Milton and Prince William are gearing up for the First Street David Day as the Prince and Prince of Wales. Oh, the royal couple visits the South Wale on Tuesday and headed for the country and national days, and on Wednesday for the feast day for the St. David Whale patron saints. It comes just a few days after they traveled to the Welsh capital of Cardiff for a sporting raffle, watching the Wales versus England Six National Rugby match. Prince Kate, 41, took over as a patron of the Rugby Football Union in early 2022, while Prince Will, 40, was been patronized of the Welsh Rugby Union since 2016. Wow, Prince William, huh? Here he is right here. It's Mr. Prince right there. Mr. Prince William. Awesome. Good job. Yeah, well, it's the royal couple is going to visit the whale on Tuesday, and so that'll be next Tuesday. I think it was this Tuesday. Oh wait, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's next Tuesday. They just said Tuesday. Well, well, there it is. There's a actual video of Prince William. Prince William, awesome guy, man. Prince William. You know what I'm saying? So there is a he's on People original audio. So yeah. So he's gonna be doing that. And Amanda Berry, Chief Executive Office of the Royal Foundation, said in a statement, their Royal Highness are passionate about grieving of a losing impact of a community that visits and playing an instrumental role in a bringing together local stockholders to amplify the work of organizations and ensure support of a reaches these who need it the most. So there you go. That's it. Okay, so that's enough for Prince William right now. He's on a bike right now. So Prince William, really cool guy though. I mean, it's yeah, he is. You know what I'm saying? So changes in tomorrow is not as cold for Fall River tomorrow. Highs 46. See that? Highs for not cold tomorrow. It's highs 46. Look at that. A 2-year-old died after being left in a vehicle for several hours, and more. Father charged with that, man. Wow. Let's see what he's got to say. At Moore, a 52-year-old and more, a man is charged with reckless murder after his 2-year-old child died after being left in a vehicle for several hours. Are you kidding me? That's serious? Left in for several hours? Oh my goodness. I mean, well, he should go to jail. According to Enmore Police, Will was brought his 2-year-old child to the hospital around 4:30 p.m. Well, at least he brought him to the hospital, didn't leave him there. After the child was left unattended of a vehicle by several hours by 2-year-old was pronounced dead by medical staff. And a short time later, police say officers discovered that the child was supposed to be dropped off at a local daycare in the morning. Officers learned that the father went to the daycare that afternoon to pick the child up, and police say in a release that the father was told that the child that was never dropped off in the morning. The father then discovered that the child is a back seat of the vehicle and rushed to the hospital. Oh, the father didn't even know that he was in the back seat of the vehicle. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. So, I mean, and this poor guy, the poor father's going to be charged of murder and the second degree because of that he didn't even know that his son was there. Imagine that. Imagine that. I mean, and I hope that, that the father doesn't get convicted because the father didn't even know that his son was there in the back in the vehicle. Imagine that, man. I mean, guys, fathers out there, man, please, I'm a dad too myself, please, check your vehicles, man, and make sure that, your kids are not in the back seat and they're in school, you know what I'm saying? Because that is a terrible situation. Oh, my goodness. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that poor dad, you know what I'm saying? That poor dad, I feel, I feel bad for him. So I do. New senior apartments in Fall River, taking a look at the price. Oh, we're going to take a look at the price now. Let's see what happens. Let's see. New senior apartments. Oh, let's take a look at the price. Visit the website. Oh, yes. Oh, well, love to live here. We believe that these families are more than kind that way. We do not treat our residents with their loved ones like family. They are family, focusing on each other, residents, professional needs, and performance. We provide healthy, holistic, and dependable, and authorized in care to the help and then living, and they propose Kevin Pastor Powerball Public. Okay, I'm getting all these emails. So senior dancing and food, love fresh proper each day. Our housing chef. Cool. Okay. But that's crazy. With Senator Fetterman in the hospital once would expect his wife to be by his side. Good. Well, his wife is by his side. You gotta give her credit for that. Just do the things. Watch the husband local areas to share what's going on here. Yeah, well, okay, well, it's my show just ended, and but I'm just trying to get everything out there. So, Jennifer Alton is a husband during a New Year trip in Mexico. Jennifer, hashtag Jennifer, yeah. Well, Trump's wife, Melania Trump. January, okay. So again, I'm going to tell you again, Monkey needs his, organizing. Okay. I'm going to tell you that, again, Trump did not have anything to do with January 6th. Okay. He did ask Pelosi to call the National Guards. He did. and soon, soon, that everything's gonna come out in the wash later. So, but anyways, I just want to tell everybody, take care, have a great night, and I hope you like my show, and please subscribe to the David Meade Show, and again, I broadcast every Monday, Fridays, every Mondays and Fridays, and Wednesdays. So, but just keep in mind, it's gonna be slippery outside. So take care, everybody. Have a great night, and hey, sweet dreams. Again, I love you guys. You guys are great. From the left to the right. I mean, everybody. So, again, I do take everybody's opinion. Matter of fact, I want to see if there's, before I close my session today with you guys, I want to see if there's any more comments over here that I could read. All right, well, I guess that's all the comments for now. But be respectful with my comments, with the comments. Be respectful because of the community guidelines that YouTube has. So take care, everybody. Take care. Have a great night. I love you guys, and hey, stay. Take care, everybody. So we get to talk to each other and show some respect for each other as well. So take care and have a great night. I gotta go now because I'm way past the time on my show. So take care, everybody. For each other as well. So take care.